In this video, I'm going to share with you my 5 top tips to help you get rid of a migraine and get some migraine relief. And by the way, the last few tips you're never told about. Diving straight into tip number 1, if you are having a migraine right now, you need to avoid sensory stimuli. So you need to avoid bright lights, loud sounds, and anything that's making you feel uncomfortable. So best thing to do is go into a quiet room, make it dark, and just relax for a bit. Try and take your mind off of all that sensory stimuli. And as mentioned, these sensory stimuli, it's critical we try and reduce them because they cause abnormal electrical activity, which is gonna make your migraine symptoms worse. So really do think about that. Let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 2 for migraine relief, the foot soaking hack, okay? This one is anecdotal, however, a lot of my patients swear by it, and the theory does make sense in how it is able to get rid of your migraine headache. So to do this, you're first gonna get yourself a bucket, pour some hot water in there, make sure it's not too hot that you're gonna burn yourself, okay? Next, take your socks off and stand in the bucket with the hot water. You can stand in there for 10-20 minutes, and the theory is that basically it's going to dilate our blood vessels, draw blood away from the head and the brain, and reduce the pressure. So the theory makes a lot of sense. A lot of people swear by it. Please leave a comment below, let me know how you get on so other people can know as well. Let's go on. Now for migraine relief, let's talk about temperature therapy, either an ice pack or a hot towel, or you can alternate between the two. Some patients find that very helpful at getting rid of a migraine. All you're gonna do, let's say it's your ice pack or your hot towel, place it on your head, place it around your neck, rub it around those areas, see how it works. Now the cold therapy constricts the blood flow, numbing the pain and reduces your inflammation, whereas the heat therapy increases blood flow and promotes relaxation. So next up, if you're looking for drug-free prophylactic treatments of migraines, let me tell you about HeadaTerm and their drug-free, FDA-approved, unique neuromodulation device for the prophylactic treatment of migraines. The HeadaTerm device actually works by sending targeted electrical pulses to desensitize the trigeminal nerve from migraine attacks. This really is the next generation of prophylactic migraine treatment, very easy to use, and you simply click through the button for different levels of intensity for your experience and comfort. To learn more about HeadaTerm, check out their link in the description below, where you can go to their Amazon page and also check out their impressive reviews. HeadaTerm, thank you for being our trusted sponsor. Straight on to tip number 4, speak to your medical provider about paracetamol, ibuprofen, or even triptans, okay? Certain medication can be really helpful for a migraine. The most important thing is getting it in your system fast as soon as you feel those symptoms coming on. So definitely speak to your provider about that and see what they think. Moving straight on to tip number 5, certain people who get migraines can suffer with nausea and vomiting. It can be a big problem. So for that, try and have small sips of water or fluids throughout the day, and also try and have bland meals, smaller meals during the day. I do have a full video on different tips and tricks you can do to get rid of nausea symptoms as well, so definitely do check that out on my channel. Also do remember, if nausea and vomiting are becoming very problematic with your migraines, please do speak to your healthcare provider about it. There is medication you can take to help with this. There's also combination medications that are pain relief and the nausea relief, okay? So speak to your provider about them, please. Now with migraines, you should always speak to your healthcare provider about them. Also, there are times where you should seek urgent medical advice for migraines. I'm going to leave loads more information in the description below. Definitely do give it a read. I really hope my tips in this video help you, and as always, sending awesome vibes.